Good morning, gamers! I play with 5 here. So last episode I played as Chopper, and I think we saw this in the last episode, but that's not important. Also, one more thing, I turned up my microphone, so hopefully you can hear me better over the game audio. I was rewatching the last episode, and my voice was getting mixed in with the game audio too much. But anyway, last episode I played as Chopper. Now I'm going to play as a different Skylander, Pop Fizz, but it's the pink variant Love Potion Pop Fizz.
The motion of the potion!
Here he is. And he's actually in his like crazy mode when you put him in the game. Anyway, he can throw his potions and also drink a potion and go into crazy mode, I guess. And then pressing C changes the potion. Like for example, the purple one creates these little guys that run around, and the green one creates a pile of slime that hurts enemies. But if you press C rapidly, and his potion explodes, and that does some damage. Now, a special attack, if you press Z multiple times, he drinks 2 potions and becomes Big Freak mode. So that's Pop Fizz. Anyway, today I think we're going to the Clock of Skylands to save Chaos, because Wolfgang took Chaos last episode.
Here's another thing I never thought I'd say. Ready to go rescue Chaos, Skylander? No time like the present, eh, Skylander? See what I did there? A little play on words. Since we're going to a giant clock, huh? Oh, never mind. Let's go!
We're only capturing 1 villain, so that's crazy.
This Wolfgang creep must already be messing with the clock. I gotta stop him before he manages to permanently break time and confuse me.
So, this is what they do, eh, Chaos? Just fly in, land somewhere nearby, and eventually mess up your plans.
Sort of, but,
Have you ever considered just wrecking their ship?
well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
Oh, really? Watch this!
Emergency landing! No! This just got personal. Well, I mean, of course it was always personal, but, you know. Anyway, I'll find the lander. You go after the creep.
So here we are, and it looks like Wolfgang wrecked Flynn's ship, so anyway, let's go on, I guess.
Oh, am I glad to see you? For years we keep this clock a secret. It controls all of time in Skylands. But then crazy Wolfgang and his bad birdies show up and they kick us out. No good. I see Wolfgang take little Paul the Screaming Man inside that tower. You find them there.
Okay, so over here it looks like we have to push the blocks into place, like most of the puzzles in this game. There we go.
Hello!
So then these things spin, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Ricky!
I believe over here is a chest, so I'm gonna go get that. Yep, right here.
Oh yeah, this is the good stuff right here.
So it looks like down here there's another puzzle, but also some bad guys to defeat.
No! Stop it! This is a thing you're doing! So rude!
And even though that guy standing, the guy that's not one of those red birds looks like the villain that he captured, but it's not. It's a monster that's the same kind as the villain that you capture, but it's not the one you capture. And I forgot to show you, depending on the potion you use to go crazy mode, you can use a special attack, and I use the orange one so I can breathe fire.
Hey, you saved the Pinchy. Thank you, thank you. Now let me show you something. Come right this way. Ah, we meet again. To get into the clock, you must solve the riddles of our steam lock. Wolfgang guy put them up to keep us out. Here, you will need this hammer. Right time is when the hammer...
So I have to swing the hammer and break the pipes.
Good, good. You see how you break the pipes now.
So there we go. Sorry about that.
You do it! But I'm afraid now you must fight some very bad people.
Of course there's some more bad guys, because why not?
There you go.
So there we go. And this button creates some stairs. So there we go. So then there's this big bounce pad, so I can take that. And there's the quest over there, but you know, I don't do the quests. Create these steps. I actually don't remember which way to go in this level, but assuming no, this isn't the way. But the winged sapphire's up here, so I can get that. There we go. I can take this teleporter back down. I have to jump down here.
Skylanders are the life element.
I think there's a secret over here. So you have to go against the grain on the conveyor belt. I don't know if against the grain is the right word, but you know what I mean. I actually don't know what's over here. I think it's down here. Nope. Oh wait, it's this thing. Take this.
Loud gongo clock, or someone is messing with the very fabric of time itself.
There's nothing down here, just some piles of money. There we go. I don't know if there's something down here. Wait, there is. I don't know what this button does. I don't really know what's over here, so I'm just gonna go back up and not worry about these guys because they're annoying. But actually I do want to show you something. So if you go up and then go down here, it's actually a little secret area. So there's that. And there's a chest, behind that enemy gate, but I don't feel like getting that, so I'm just gonna go back up. So there's that little secret area. And now we'll continue on in the level. I'm looking all around because I know the earth element gate is in this level, but I don't know exactly where it is. I think it's over here. Yep, it's right here.
A trap
So as always, when there's an earth element gate, I switch to wallop.
Hammer it home.
element is required
There
to
we
open
go.
this gate.
Unstoppable.
This little bridge that formed. And there's also a few bad guys you gotta fight in here.
Are stronger in this zone.
I don't exactly know which way to go. I think it's over here. And up here is a pickaxe, and I think this is one of the only times you use this mechanic in the game, but you can use the pickaxe and chip away the rocks. Anyway, there's that, and I think you just use the pickaxe in this area to get some money, so I'm not going to worry about that. Where you do actually use the pickaxe is right here. Chip away the rocks on the stairs. And also there's these things. If you hit them, you sort of bounce back, so don't walk into them. There we go, the hat's right up there. In my opinion, very cool pickaxe mechanic. They should use it more. Anyway, here's the hat. And it's an alarm clock hat, which makes sense because we're in Time Town. So anyway, there's that. So back to Pop Fizz. That's the only time I think I'll need to switch in this level because that's the only element gate in this level.
Skylanders are the life element.
Very good, very good. You make it to the next steam lock. This one a little hard though, but I know you can do it. Let's go.
There's more pipes you gotta break on this one. Which, I mean, that's pretty much the same with every video game. The puzzles get progressively harder as you go along.
Yes! Incredible! Just incredible! So good! Oh, so good! You're almost inside of the clock! Just watch out for more the bad guys. Ricky!
So I have to fight some enemies over here.
Take that!
You know, I'll do this for... I'll actually do this. Blow them up. About to die, I need to get this food. The cool thing with Pop Fizz is that if you're in crazy mode and you hit enemies, you get the time in the crazy mode recharges, so that's pretty cool. So I think that's all the enemies here, so I can solve the puzzle now. Around here is where you fight Crosscrow, and being the only villain, you expect it to be along the way, but no, you have to go off. Have to go off the main path to sort of fight him. And I just fell off. Go over here, get this pretzel real quick. And don't go up there. It's actually over here. I have to break open one of these pipe puzzles. I call them pipe puzzles. There's pipes all around this one, so I just have to constantly... And that's what happens if you mess up, it resets.
Don't cross,
Here he is.
Cross crow.
For some reason he's the water trap, I don't know why. Okay, it's because I can't really think of any other element he would be. I'm actually gonna switch to this one and send out some of these little guys to go get him. The second they get hit, they die, so... I'm actually gonna use the slime attack and have them stand in a puddle of slime that'll hurt him. Or maybe I can even just do this and go into crazy mode. And green potion in crazy mode has you swing your arms around. Good to get rid of this guy first, because... Got him.
Cross crow defeated.
He's of the water element, so in goes the water trap.
What? You cannot capture Cross Crow! So, think you can capture Cross Crow and get away with it, huh? He's simply waiting for right opportunity to take flight.
Cross crow trapped.
Cross Crow, crossing over to the side of good. Then consider me crossed. Cross Crow is superior, Porto Master. Choose me. Cross Crow on the go. Cross Crow.
So here he is, and he can obviously fire his arrows, and also have these like birds swoop in. And also, here's a chest, so that's good.
Yes, yes, very good.
Awesome.
So there's Crosscrow, and there's really not a whole lot of fighting left in this level, so I guess you just capture him for the sake of completing the game at 100%. Actually, I think there's one more fight in this level, so there's a use for him. I mean, technically, you can play as any villain you want in any level if you have the villain in the trap, but no one does that because that's boring.
Skylanders. Finally, Cross Crow taking.
He's actually pretty strong.
Oh yeah. Mighty bomb swarm.
So I got the enemy goal, so that's good. Hey, look at that, another one of these guys.
Yes.
Okay, that's not all of them. I'm actually gonna go through here once I defeat all the enemies, because I think the legendary treasure's over there.
Yes.
So I just stand here and just constantly shoot him, and pretty easy. Crosscrow's pretty strong. He's actually kind of good.
Hey, you make it to the final steam lock. Maybe you wonder how I make it here ahead of you, but it's best you no ask. Ready to go? You almost get inside the clock of Skylands.
So I'll solve this pipe puzzle, and then I'll go and get the legendary treasure. I missed the story scroll. I actually forgot where the story scroll is. Because I made it a goal of mine to complete this game at 100% before I finish the series. Like, you know, and I even showed you that I've completed the game at 100% on my first save file.
Amazing, just amazing. Da Vinci is so proud of you.
So I have Wallop right here, so I'm gonna switch over to him again and go get the legendary treasure.
Hammer it home.
Inside the clock. Wolfgang. You look so scary.
Right on.
So there's that.
The motion of the potion!
Looks like this weird spider thing that crawls across the cables. Has like spider legs. Yep, and here it is, the legendary treasure.
Oh yeah, this is the good stuff right here.
You bastard!
There's also a soul gem up there, but I don't know how you get it.
Cross Crow powered up and ready.
I'm not gonna worry about it. So there we go. Now I can go inside the clock and save Chaos. We don't fight Wolfgang, that's next level. You'll have to wait for next week for that, because today's Sunday.
Right on.
And it makes us do this little charade where we have to go to one side, hit the switch, and then go back to the other side, and then we'll get to go on. Makes us do that. So there we go. Then we can go into the clock, I guess. Are we already inside the clock, or is that the inside the clock? It doesn't matter, but I do know that that Chaos is in here.
Right then, that should do it. As soon as the big tick-tock here bongs 12, we'll be off.
You poor dope. You don't even realize it yet, but your time is up!
I think you've got it wrong, mate. Long as I got you, I can go anywhere. I've got all the time in the world.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, which I just did, but it was mocking. Mocking! You'll see, any second now, the Skylanders are gonna come bursting right through that door. See? Right on time.
Huh. On second thought, if the Queen wants Skyland, she can have it for now. But the future, that's all mine. Time to make this a one-way trip. Ta-ta!
So Wolfgang
I
just
didn't see
escaped
that
into the
one
future,
coming.
so that's what happened there.
Not bad, but don't feather nest just yet. Crow think we can do even better.
So I ranked up, so that's good.
Okay, so mucho points for retrieving old Baldy, but unfortunately, our long-haired freakazoid Wolfgang remains at large. Lucky for us, Da Vinci here says that he can take you 10,000 years into the future to go catch him.
Well, I normally no like to do something like this, but for you, Skylander, I make the exception.
Get that thing away from me! I never want to see another clock again!
When you are ready, come talk to the Da Vinci, and you see how I send you into the future.
Okay, so next episode, Da Vinci's gonna take us into the future. But before I end this episode, I gotta get this box. These are always so hard to open, I hate it. And it's next P-ball that I don't need. But anyway, that's all for today. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!